Hello everybody, how are you doing? Have you had a good day today? Are you ready for the hello song? It's you and me and everybody. 1, 2, 3. Hello Michelle, hello. You, hello everyone, it's nice to see you here. Can you remember that yesterday I said to you that Bertie was going to the groomers and we were going to get all his hair cut off? Are you ready to see him? He's been and he looks very cute indeed. In fact, I'm hoping you're going to see him really well. He's a bit glary because he's sat in the sun. I'm going to move his chair around and hopefully you'll be able to see him. Bertie, say hello to Bertie. Oh, he's too sunny, isn't he? Bertie, hello. Can you see? He's half the dog. He isn't very much there. He's tiny now. He's got long furry ears and a long furry tail, but everything else has been trimmed. And he's much better because he was starting to bump into things. That's why he had a ponytail for a while, because he went over his eyes, his hair, and he kept bumping into things. So we had thought, oh my goodness, that's not good, Bertie, is it? But you're much happier now, aren't you, darling? Yes. Okay, now I have got some songs to sing with you. Are you going to join in with me? The first one is my song about numbers. It goes all the way from 1 to 10. Now, if you've got nothing, do you know what that number is? If there's nothing there at all, there's a special thing. It's called comes before 1, means nothing. That's it, 0. 0. And I'm not holding any fingers up, so there's 0. And the next number is 1. Are you ready? We're going to go all the way from 1 to 10. I might do a mix of fingers, you never know. I might go all the way up. Can't decide. Let's see what happens. See what my fingers do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close them up again. Should we do it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more time. See what happens this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 fingers. 5 on that hand and 5 on that hand, because 5 plus 5 make 10. You knew that, didn't you, Bertie? Now, I've got another song to do with something that swims. And he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he swims. Can you think the song? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. Are you ready? Join in with me. Bertie, are you going to sing? No, we're just going to listen. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? This little finger on my right. Oh, it's very sore. Mwah. I kissed my own finger better. Oh, I know, Bertie, it's a sore finger. Oh, he's come to make sure I'm okay. Thank you, Bertie. You don't like it when I get upset, do you? He thinks I'm really upset, but I'm only pretending. Can you see his fur now? He looks like a completely different dog. He's actually quite small, isn't he? But he's got so much fur normally. He looks like a much bigger dog, don't you, darling? He's very beautiful. Now, Bertie, when I was out in the garden earlier, oh, thank you, and I went down to see my chickens, do you know what I found outside? Shall I show you? I found 3 things outside, and it reminds me of a story. I found a little tiny one of these, not for nibbling, thank you. Do you know what that is? Comes from a bird. It's called a feather. So I found 1 feather, a little one. And then I looked again and I found this feather. Looks a bit different, doesn't it? Found that feather. That's 2 feathers. And then I found this one. They look similar. They look similar, don't they? But one's slightly bigger than the other one. And a tiny, tiny feather. And it made me think. Because sometimes I do think, and I thought to myself, I'm sure I know a story about things that have feathers, and it came to me. I do. I know a story, and it's called Owl Babies. And I thought, this is so much fun. I could pretend these are my owls. Now, I need to get something for them to sit on. Let me move this back because I looked around my garden, and if I remember the story, the big feather, or the big owl, sat on a big stick. There's my big stick along the, wibbly wobbly big stick. There's my big stick, and I thought I'll get some little sticky stuff, and my big owl could sit there. And then the middle-sized owl, the one that's a bit smaller, that sat on a smaller twiggy twig over here. And then the little teeny weeny tiny one, it's very white and hard to see, had some ivy to sit on. Can you see the ivy? So I'm going to sit my other owl on the ivy. It's even got cobwebs on this ivy, you know. That's how fresh it is from my garden. There we go. So we've got my big owl on the big branch, my medium-sized owl on the twig, and my baby owl on the ivy. And I think when we get to the few pages in, I've got that right. So shall we read? I'm going to put this over here. Ooh, baby owl nearly fell off. And we're going to sit them up so they can listen to the story. Are you ready to listen to the story? Bertie's gone. That was quite handy, wasn't it? Now, owl babies, are you ready for this? I am. Because yes, 1, 2, 3 owls. One's the biggest, one's the smallest, and one in the middle. Oh, look. That's a close-up of a feather. That was quite similar to the patterns on this one, doesn't it? Here we go. There's the start of our story, the beginning. Oh, there's a 4th owl in this one. I wonder who that is. Once there were 3 baby owls. Sarah, Percy and Bill. I think that's Sarah. That's Percy, and the little one's called Bill. And they lived in a hole in the trunk of a tree with their owl mother. Oh, that must be Mummy. There's Owl Mother. She looks almost the same, but her feathers are dark, whereas the baby feathers are still white and creamy, aren't they? The hole had twigs and leaves and owl feathers in it, and it was their house. There's our twigs and leaves and owl feathers, make it nice and cosy. In my garden, we've had 2 nests. I've got a nest box, and some great tits had some little eggs, and they hatched the eggs, and a whole family of baby great tits came out, and I watched them fledge. That means they fly away. And in my big rose bush on the side of my house, there was a blackbird, and they had a nest that they built. And then they had laid some eggs, and then they had baby blackbirds, and I watched them fledge the other day as well. In fact, it was last night. And they made lots of noise, and they were trying to fly, and baby blackbirds don't fly very well. But I think they were okay. Oh, they were they, Bertie? Bertie said yes. Well, let's find out what happens to our owl babies. One night, they woke up, and their owl mother was gone. Oh, no. Where's Mummy? Asked Sarah. Oh, my goodness, said Percy. I want my mummy, said Bill. Oh, dear. Poor Bill. He's not coping quite as well, is he? I think I'd be a bit worried, though, if I woke up and that had happened. The baby owls thought, do you know what? Thank you, Bertie. Oh, shall I move the twigs? Do you want to get back up on the seat? Sorry, Bertie. I'll put it behind me over there. You can get back up if you'd like. Go on then. Or you can just stay in front of the story. It's up to you, Bertie, whatever you want. Well, the baby owls thought, because all owls think a lot. Oh, I think she's gone hunting, said Sarah. Oh, to get us our food, said Percy. I want my mummy, said Bill. Oh, poor Bill. But guess what? If she has gone hunting to get some food, their tummies are going to get filled up soon. They'll have their breakfast. But their owl mother didn't come. The baby owls came out of the house, and they sat on the tree and waited. Look, they've got ever such big eyes. I'm making my eyes as big as I can. Can you make your eyes as big as you can? Oh, it's quite tricky, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, yes, this is where I got it right. A big branch for Sarah, just like in my one I've just done. A small twiggy branch for Percy and a bit of ivy for Bill. Oh, she'll be back, said Sarah. Back soon, said Percy. I want my mummy, said Bill. Oh dear, Bill is really struggling. It's a good job he's got his brother and sister to help him through. It was dark in the wood, and they had to be brave, for things moved all around them. She'll bring us mice and things that are nice, said Sarah. I suppose so, said Percy. Can you remember what Bill said? I want my mummy, said Bill. Oh, look, can you find them in that picture? Where are they? All the way up the tree trunk, high up in the tree. Oh, bless them. I hope she comes back soon. They sat and they thought. Because, do you remember? All owls think a lot. I think we should all sit on my branch, said Sarah. And they did. All three together. Excuse me, please, Bertie. He wants to go in the lounge, but the lounge door is shut. Should we just check they're all on her big branch? 1, 2 and 3. They're all there, nice and safe together. Oh, suppose she got lost, said Sarah. Or a fox got her. Could happen, said Percy. I want my mummy, said Bill. And the baby owls closed their eyes and wished their owl mother would come. Oh, close your eyes. Wish really hard. Wish really hard. Oh, my goodness me. And she came. Look at her swooping down through the tree canopy over to... There she comes, look. All the way down. They're sitting down there. They can't see her because she's swimming. She's flying from behind. Soft and silent, she swooped through the trees to Sarah and Percy and Bill. She's coming, Sarah. She's coming, Percy. She's coming, Bill. Oh, wow. Look, they're hopping and jumping on their branch. Mummy! They cried. And they flipped and they danced and they flapped and they bounced up and down on their branch. Oh, they're so excited to see her. Oh, that's so lovely to see. Oh, do you know what Mummy says? What's all the fuss? Their mother asked. You knew I'd come back. Well, did they? The baby owls thought, because as you know, all owls think a lot. I knew it, said Sarah. I knew it, said Percy. I love my mummy, said Bill. Oh, do you think they knew? I'm not sure. Well, I don't know if our branch is in the right way now. Let's see if we can work that out, because they all need to be sitting on the same branch. But are they? I've got... That's Sarah. And that's Percy. Well, they should all be on Sarah's branch. Let's move Percy down to next to Sarah. But where's Bill gone? He's not on his piece of ivy. Oh, no. Oh, where is Bill? Where is Bill? Where is Bill? Where can Bill be? Bill! Here he is. He fell off the ivy. I wondered if it would work. Let's put him on the branch too. They're all like in the story, all sat nicely on their branch, all together, and the mummy owl comes down and says, it's okay, Mummy's home. Are you ready to say and sing the goodbye song? I think I'll leave those there today because they might like to join in with us, mightn't they? Now, what time is it? Oh, it is time. I've just made it at the right time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye to all our friends. Singing aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye, yee!